New Jersey is very diverse. It has 187 languages represented in school districts throughout the state. If you look at, say, California, Miami, Florida, they're looking at a lot of dominant Spanish and English. Well, not New Jersey. New Jersey and cities like Jersey City, they have 7 languages in one classroom.
Children that we used to see in 1990, 1995, not the children of the 2000s. They have changed tremendously. And we constantly have to be in the stage of learning and growing to meet the needs of all populations.
The children have the challenge of really not being understood and not being able to express themselves. And I think sometimes educators express those same kind of challenges, not understanding the children, not being able to relate to them, so it makes the classroom learning environment difficult.
I understand perfectly what children go through, because when I went to kindergarten here in the city of Trenton, New Jersey, I was an English language learner. I did not know English. My mother spoke only Spanish, so it was the equivalent of being in a Charlie Brown episode where the teacher would be quack, 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 and you'd hear this cloud of noise.
Children need to learn at an early age, and if you catch them in the early stages of their life, there's less problems as they get older.
The importance of working with early childhood educators is that when young children are learning, they learn so much. It's fundamental. Some fundamental changes and the fundamental things that they're learning for their entire development happen in those preschool years. So if we can catch them early, it's just really important and valuable for their entire life and educationally.
I believe wholeheartedly that for us to interact with other people, to make a difference, we need to increase the awareness of what it is that we know about others. We need to increase the value of someone's culture or the attributes and realize the contributions that all of us have to play within the classroom environment or within the world as a whole.
Teachers can take culture and language and use it as an anchor for curriculum development, for math, for science, for literacy, and it enriches the classroom. Like, children may not even speak, but then you pull out a book with a camel and a child from Africa says, I have seen that animal. I'm familiar with that. And so you're making connections.
Once you expose teachers to other cultures and the needs of children, I think they are going to treat children differently, look at children differently, and teach differently.
Our mentors model 6 literacy moments. We take one book that's in whatever the language the mentors can articulate, and we take that one book and we infuse it into science, we infuse it into math, we infuse it into music and movement, so that teachers can see that the brain is a pattern seeker. It looks to organize everything it knows about a particular topic. So if you take that one book and you connect it to math, you're building those connections and you're building that schema so that children can start to create these mental templates in the brain about literacy moments or math or a day at the beach.
The fact that we're working with family child care providers in the state of New Jersey, I am just too thrilled. They're eager to learn and they want to learn, and beyond that, there's a sharing process. So whatever they take from this 3-day institute and this entire program, they will willingly share with others.
The magic of the institute is that we unleash teachers' innate potential to connect with children.
So that's the good thing about this program. It gives you so many alternatives, so many ways to look at a child and to say, well, this doesn't work for this child, but I have something else I can pull out and I can use it with this child.
Well, we started in 2007 and we recruited 22 teachers. The next year we had 30. Once the word got out, we had people fighting to get in. We have seen directors get excited because they have seen their centers being transformed.
It has made me more aware of trying to pick up another language or pick up phrases in Spanish so that I can go into a classroom environment to be able to communicate with the children, to be able to connect with them.
We have data that shows that our teams go from 1.5 cultural competency all the way to a 5 and off the charts, because the mentor has helped them think about culture and language in a very different way that they didn't before.
It's really helped me to be a more reflective teacher and a better teacher because I'm reflecting on what I'm doing, I'm reflecting on what I'm learning, and making sure that those things are getting translated to the teachers that I teach so they can be doing the same thing, reflecting and then teaching.
When you're a teacher at heart, you enjoy when your students get it. When your mentees have an aha moment and they says, I could do this literacy moment. I could learn some survival phrases in Arabic or in Japanese. And when you go into the classroom and you actually see their efforts and you see the classroom transform, what a gift you give a parent when they walk into your classroom and they see their culture represented and they see their language or posted. You're saying, my family is important to you.